1988 and just keeps getting bigger. Tonight sees the start of the main events of the annual Féile an Phobal, the West Belfast Festival, and publicist Joe Nawaz is here to tell us more about it. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning.
So what are the highlights?
Crikey, where do I begin? Well, as you said, the main events start tonight. I've just come from last night, actually, from quite a moving event at St Mary's. We had Colin Parry in discussion with Martin McGuinness, so that was quite a nice way to start things. Tonight we got a big dance night in the biggest top I've ever seen in Falls Park. Something for the kids. And then for the rest of the weekend we got build1 coming tomorrow. Paul Young and Soul to Soul from the old days, remember them? Coming on Sunday night. And then throughout the rest of the following week we got comedian Jason Manford, The Selector, great ska band, and Kaiser Chiefs, of course, and Francis Black playing as well. So quite a lot of stuff happening in main events. We've also got lots of theatre and literature, family events, debates, discussions. That's the thing about the Féile. It stretches right across the West and takes in so many different genres. And
tell me, where's the main proportion of your funding coming from now? Because I mean, it's much different to what it was when it started years ago.
Well, I mean, a lot of it, there is the usual tranche of public funding, but we try now with our big ticketed events to kind of get some of that back with box office. And it's amazing. The bigger the events you make, the more people want to come. I mean, it seems to be a limitless capacity for people's appetites to come into West Belfast and enjoy events.
What would you see as the must-see event, and how do you get tickets?
Well, not from a personal perspective, but I guess from a public perspective, I suppose build1 playing in Falls Park is something. I had a taxi driver yesterday.
You've lost all credibility.
Yes. Don't shoot the messenger. No. It's I had a taxi driver yesterday who asked me who was playing there on Saturday, and when I told him build1, he didn't believe me, and he actually said, if you told me that 15 years ago, I would have laughed you out of the Falls Road. It's just absolutely, times have changed when you can get 4,000 people into a tent in Falls Park to see the biggest boy band on the planet.
And just very quickly, where to go to get tickets?
Go to ticketmaster.ie or go to the website www.feilebelfast.com.
Very good, Joe. Thank you very much. I'm getting distracted now by the men that have arrived in studio.
All of the leather in studio, yeah. Never mind build1, never mind the hairy bikers. Get ready for the holy bikers. Two Church of Ireland clergymen are stepping out of their pulpits and revving up the horsepower for a 10-day charity bike run around Ireland. The Reverend Nigel Kirkpatrick and the Reverend Andrew McCroskey will don both helmets and dog collars as they set out on an epic ride to every cathedral in the Church of Ireland in aid of the work of the United Society, and they join us in the studio now. And as Jennifer mentions, you are dressed for the occasion, I've got to say.
Absolutely.
I mean, give us an idea of why you're involved in this. I mean, this must be a passion to begin with, but then also doing a bit of good here.
Yeah, the United Society in Ireland focuses a lot of its work on Swaziland, which is sort of one of those overlooked places, I suppose, in terms of the international community, and it's a place with a lot of need, and focusing all the work from Ireland in Swaziland means that we're able to make a real difference to the people's lives there and do something very positive in building community and networks and educational and employment opportunity, and supporting very worthy projects like feeding stations, medical hospice care, all that kind of thing. So the Church of Ireland has been linked up with the United Society, which used to be USPG, which is a mission agency, works throughout all the world and is based all over, but in Ireland, as I say, it's really focused on Swaziland.
You can hear the leather creaking actually as you move there, just to prove it. No, it's great. But I mean, Nigel,